Welcome to Pick Central. Today is Wednesday, September 3rd. Got myself, got Hubs, got Clemmer. We got Meek's back, our TV star Meek.
Meek
is back on the Ones and Twos.
Great performance on
back
Tuesday.
there, Jason back there. Meek, tell us, how was it? TV star Meek Phil, how does it feel?
It was a great experience, and you shouldn't just watch the days I'm on. You should watch the days Ebo's
Correct.
on. You should watch
Absolutely.
the days everyone else is on.
KB was very good in your spot today.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was watching him today. It was great. T-Bob, Brandon.
T-Bob is perfect for that
Ebo,
shit.
Connor's fantastic. T-Bob's going to be a great host.
T-Bob is going to be...
He's
There's
built
a
for
reason
it.
T-Bob is like on every day.
You know, he's built for it. He's built to host. He's got great... I mean, I've loved doing SR Office with him. He's got great energy. He watches everything. It was a great show this morning.
It was cool. I turned it on
every
at
day at 8. Every day 8 a.m. East Coast.
I turned it on 8 today, and they're just running through, like, I don't know, just it felt like I was watching just like a good, like, kind of sports show, and obviously with our twist to it, and they were just running through the Devers stuff and the Framber Valdez stuff. I was like, oh, this is great. I don't have to watch terrible shit now. I can watch good stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say, well, Meek, what was the, like, give me the behind the scenes. Like, what was the feeling like? Like, you were the inaugural episode.
It was kind of like a dream come true in a way to like be on TV, talk sports.
You and
I never
Blutman
thought
were
I'd
great.
be there.
That's pretty cool.
You and Blutman were awesome.
Theorizing if
Absolutely
Micah Parsons is pregnant. Didn't expect that one.
Oh, he could still be pregnant. We don't know.
We don't know.
awesome.
We don't know.
Meek, I agree with you. We have nothing.
It has not
to
been denied.
confirm 100% that he's not pregnant.
It has not been denied.
Until he comes out and says he's not pregnant. I mean, we don't know.
Yeah, I might have to call my guy from The Athletic for the Packers and confirm it. See if we can get that done in the next few days.
How I'm gonna say now you're gonna be traveling every week. How are you feeling about that?
It's fun to be in Chicago for a few days, and that's fun to be with the guys.
Love it.
You're young. You're built for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's not that bad. I think you start once you're like a weekly flyer, it starts to
It's
feel
not
like
that long of a flight either.
yeah, no,
it's
especially to Chicago. Most of them, it starts to feel like it's just like it's just routine.
It's
like
just an
that.
early morning,
You
right?
just get on the Airbus.
Yeah.
What time What time you get in the office?
I'll be taking like an 8 a.m. flight every Sunday. So
No. Like for the morning
for
show.
The morning show.
Yeah.
Oh, 5 a.m. I wake up and I'm in at like 6.
And then it starts at 7 there.
Yeah.
When did you fly back yesterday?
I had a late flight yesterday. I didn't get in until like 10.
Oh wow, so you stayed for a
I was
while
there
after.
for much most of the day. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. That'll be nice. So you get to go there, watch NFL.
Yeah.
I enjoy watching NFL in the cave. I'm a big the 6 TV setup is
Very
more,
nice.
more than ideal.
Yep.
It's incredible. So shout out to Meek, incredible job. It's Meek every Monday and the rest of the crew every day. All right, but also we are brought to you by DraftKings. We'll talk maybe a little NFL today. We'll obviously be talking all week. We got NFL tomorrow. Game on week 1 starts now, and every touchdown can bring you closer to a payout with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Every touchdown can hit big. Don't just watch the game when you can win it. When you can win with it, DraftKings brings the unmatched intensity of NFL straight to your fingertips, whether you're back in the first touchdown score, hitting anytime touchdown props. I was looking at some this morning. Some juicing. There's some good boosts in there too. Check
There's a
those
great
out.
boost in there.
There's we got a boost. We got a no sweat for the first game. Or there's I think it was a
Touchdown boost for the
50%
first-
touchdown boost. There's a no sweat for the game.
Yep.
Getting all that stuff. Live bets. Every play is packed with possibility. And new customers. This is for you. Big stuff bet. Just $5. Get $300 in bonus bets instantly. Plus grab over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. Download DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code PICKCENTRAL. That's code PICKCENTRAL to get $300 in bonus bets instantly when you bet $5 plus over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket for YouTube and YouTube TV. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours.
I took the boost. Jalen Hurts, anytime touchdown. It went from -150 to +100.
Beautiful. I was listening to the poker tournament we did yesterday, and the broadcasters, who are regular poker guys, were talking about the DK off. They were like, I did this immediately.
Yeah, no, it's a
They
no.
were like, I don't think they were aware of it. And they're like, I got here immediately and did that.
A lot of them too, like the way you have to like play it through, whatever. It's just like you put $5 and bang.
Yeah, it's awesome.
300 bonus bets right there the second you do it. It's incredible. Shout out DraftKings. Also, congrats to Ethan Camps.
Yeah.
Grinded through that.
Yeah, good for him. I mean, comes out on top. I mean,
Thought he got eliminated at one point because he was on the second table and they weren't showing that. So like they were just going back and forth, and then you just see he was like shaking someone's hand, and that was like a sign of like, oh my god, he got eliminated. He doubled up in that moment. It was, it was a huge moment for him, and a total swindle. And then once they merged, yeah, he was awesome.
We got another...
the President DK being there.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
They kept just making jokes about like, who is this guy? And I was like, I don't know.
And then when he got eliminated, he was like, Nick was like, who are you? As a joke, he's like, yeah, I just followed Dave and sat at a table and played. President DraftKings.
I mean, I'm saying I think the difference in the financial situation is a little bit different between him and Ethan Camps.
A little bit.
So glad to see Ethan Camps back 30K.
Yes.
Good for him.
It's good for him. That's
Fantastic.
What was Nick saying? That was like the biggest difference in like net worth at a poker table like ever.
Probably, yeah.
might be.
Ethan was negative.
Probably like negative $17 and then like
Yeah.
500 million.
No, that's huge. Good for him.
We got another showdown tonight.
Yeah, big time. A long time coming poker showdown between the Nate Dogg and Dave. 20K of their own money is my
Their own money,
my-
yeah.
is my
I mean,
understanding.
you want to talk about difference in net worths? I mean, Nate always brags about his Bitcoin, but I mean, Dave has.
He's got
20K
got a
is-
few shekels of his own without Bitcoin.
I'll say this: Dave was very impressive.
He lasted a while.
No, but not
He
even.
didn't. And I saw him lose. He didn't lose on a bad play.
It wasn't just lasting. Like he made very good decisions, reading people, and just understanding. Like I don't know. Like PFT lasted a while, but didn't know for 3 hours that an ace counted as a 1 and an 11.
Crazy.
So
That's crazy.
like you
I'm
can
no
get-
poker aficionado, but
every now and then you can get through playing. Just you run cards. He was getting great cards, and credit to PFT. I think he finished third or something like that.
I thought he came in second.
Or second?
I think-
Sorry,
I
you're
think
right.
he was
Sorry,
second.
he the DraftKings man finished in third, maybe.
I'm not sure. I just know PFT.
PFT
that
ran
was
it there.
last
But
two.
yeah, he was running cards. Dave, I thought, was legitimately making very good decisions, and that makes today very interesting.
He's got good intuition. I give him credit for that. He's always he has good instincts.
He legit called that someone had pocket fives and and was running trips, and it was Nadu, or I think it was Nadu. But yeah, it was. Not just blowing him up and down. Like I was very impressed by his decisions, and I'm curious how today goes now. I thought initially Nate would, just figure it out. It might be a little bit more towards Dave's side.
They also know each other very well.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to add a layer that I think helps Dave.
Nate can get under his skin a little
That's
bit.
true.
So it goes both ways.
Yeah, I was going to
Dave
say
can
that.
intimidate you, but Nate can bother you.
That's
Yes.
what I was saying. Can he almost like nitpick Dave into Dave being like call him on like the right, you know what I mean? Almost as like you want to just like be the big swinging dick kind of thing and catch him kind of where he's like throws a big haymaker and Nate just ducks under it and counters. You know what I mean? Like has little. You never know.
We'll see.
But also I don't know poker well enough to know like how much this would like play into it. But I feel like not that like listen, Nate's gonna be just fine. Like he's gonna be able to pay his rent if he loses that money, whatever.
Yeah.
He's done good on Bitcoin. But I wonder if there is something that like Dave can be very fast and loose because like 20K is like he literally wipes his ass with 20K.
I feel
That's
like
not like if he loses it, he's gonna be like, all
That's
right.
like a parlay.
That-
Yeah,
that's-
but this is
that's
more
literally
for
like
pride, though.
He's had juice of more than 20K on bet.
He's not going to want to have Nate hold this over his head forever. I think it's more about pride than money.
Sure, no, that's fair. But I'm saying like, but you can really like, that's true. That's a good.
I think he also wants to like make really good plays on Nate and be like, see, like I'm better than you with this, rather than just winning like right away.
Well, that's why I
wants to,
think he would have
wants to chop him down.
I would think he would have the like the instincts to like not fall for like a Nate trap. Like I wouldn't. I don't think he would do that.
Yeah.
But you just never know if Nate can just get you that like pissed off. Or it's one of those I could see if Nate gets a lead early, like if he hits a big one early, I could see Dave just kind of like not waving the white flag, but kind of like I'm not going to sit here for like an hour and prolong this thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Where Dave's going to be like, if he gets down early, he's going to be like, fuck it, like I'm either losing right now or like
Yeah,
I'm going to win. You
There's
know
a
what
lot
I
of
mean?
layers. It's going to be an interesting watch.
Because I don't think I think Nate will grind this thing out for 12 hours.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know. Maybe if it stays 50-50, maybe Dave is willing to do that for the pride thing, like you said. But if he, like I said, if he gets down early and he has a low stack, he might be like, fuck it. I get like pocket like
Do you think there's also?
air. I'm all in. Fuck it. Like
You think there's a situation where if Dave loses, he pulls a rounders and goes like double or nothing?
definitely.
So like this could
I think it's definitely possible.
this could go on for a little bit here.
There's a lot to
2
this.
hours. Yeah,
But I also think Nate would say no.
but that
Because I don't think Nate. I guess the only thing you would say, yeah, he would have to.
But then Dave can hold over his head. Oh, you walked away. Like,
right. That
yeah.
I
we're
guess-
literally describing the end of round.
Yeah.
Like that, and then Matt Damon ends up playing.
Dave is the king of doing that. Like you could literally, like no matter what you do, he'll
win.
find a spin.
Yeah.
Like even like we have a receipt segment of College Football Show, and it was all him saying like the game didn't matter, and he immediately just goes, "I was playing possum."
Yeah.
Like you can't, like it's like you can't win if you just everything you say on record, you just will deny it and say I meant the opposite. You know what I mean? Like there's no real defense to that.
Yeah.
So I think that would probably happen where Dave will leave losing and somehow still have this thing he's holding over Nate, even though he lost to him.
curious to see what that
But
ends up being.
then Nate could also just be like, I mean, we played 1-on-1, I beat you.
Yep.
But maybe if he, I mean, the way this thing goes, it'll be like Nate gets a big league early, and Dave does what I like think, where he just goes in and then he like hits one, and all of a sudden it swings.
Oh,
That'd be, I mean,
it's gonna be tough for Nate if Dave wins this.
what time is it for the people? What time
I
is
think
it?
it's
6
6,
o'clock,
right?
right?
If they're running back at the same time.
Yeah.
All right, so
Also, the format and not format, the production was top level.
Oh yeah.
really good
For
announcers.
us
were good.
never doing this before, we've done a few upstairs, nothing like this. It was
Really good.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Shout out to the whole production team in front of that.
Shout out to them. Obviously, yeah. So watch that 6 o'clock. It was on the Barstool Gambling YouTube, I believe.
Yeah.
That's where it was yesterday. I was.
Yep. So Barstool Gambling
They're
YouTube.
running it back.
Yeah.
Check that out. I would say we'll do some early because some college lines today.
Oh,
We'll-
can I just bring up a college
Oh,
football
please.
headline that I saw?
Please, Meek, please.
Is Kalen DeBoer going to last the season in Alabama? If this many people,
So
like,
they fire
predict
him
stories?
mid-season. It's a $70 million buyout,
As opposed to 60 in the
as opposed to
offseason.
60 in the offseason. So in this grand scheme of things, I guess chump change with the difference of 10. And Bama boosters certainly can make decisions like that, right?
Definitely. The big time ones really definitely can. If 3 or 4 of their biggest guys come in there and like we got the money to get him out of here, but it's the thing. It's not only the money to get rid of him. It's the money to get rid of him and pay the new one what you just paid the last guy who
That's
sucks.
also like who's available now that's worth doing this for. Like you still have to replace him with somebody.
No, sure, but Bama's a job that you can get they'll have all the money in the world. Like it's a guy if they can basically handpick their guy as long as he's willing to.
But what's the benefit of doing it, say, in week 4?
No.
You're just
I
got
don't
an
think.
interim guy that not going to do
No.
anything anyway.
Oh, hold on. No, okay. They're not. I don't think they're firing him midseason.
Yeah, I don't
And if they fire him midseason, the big hire would not be till the offseason.
Right.
Like,
Like,
what's the benefit?
Just appease.
Just get rid of him.
boosters,
Yeah, basically just
the
get rid of him.
boosters who are like, I gave you all this money for him. I don't want to fucking watch this guy anymore.
Or now you're going to watch an interim guy who's
No,
worse.
At least it's
They're not gonna fire him.
I'm just
midseason.
speaking double.
I know. But I
Or
hate
if they
that
do,
mentality.
or if they
That's how it
do,
works.
it'd be like wait, like it
No,
would
if
be-
there's a guy out there that's worth going to get, now that's a whole different argument. Then I fire him right away, for sure. But if your guy's not available until the end of the season, what's the difference?
Does Bama actually have the money to like get any coach they want? Like they aren't that big of an NIL team. Like
see,
you
like
would
they
think.
see, like they're saying every team loves to like try to like say that to like. I've been seeing a few schools say that now, and I think it's like nonsense. I've even been like Ohio State's even like said that a little bit, and it's not like a huge NIL team. I think it's the way you're willing to spend it. Like for example, like Ohio State's very big on like we're not giving high school kids like millions of dollars. If you go prove it in college football, even at a lower level, like we'll give you the bag, but like we're not going to give like a Nico situation. Like they're like we're not doing that. You have to at least prove at the college level that you're big time, and then we will pay you. And the same thing, your own players. Like you have a guy that comes in, a lower recruit, or even just a guy that like a 3-star, whatever, and he comes in like plays really well. Then the next season he's gonna get more money. But at Bama, I don't know. Them crying poor is like crazy.
They look like a
They were
complete
literally
joke.
they were paying they were the only ones paying when no one's paying. Or I think a lot of teams were paying, but they were definitely like one of the bigger ones.
Like Bama after like Saban feels like the Patriots after like Brady left, where it's like
100%.
they're not going to be good for a bit.
No, I
don't
think
know when
you're
they're
right.
gonna be like really like a top program again.
I mean, all it takes is the right coach. I think they just have the wrong coach. And I think he's a really good coach, but I think he's just the wrong coach for the Alabama job.
Yeah, I mean, was it 4 losses, a 14-point favorite?
Yeah, in 14 games.
Like that just.
I mean, Bama's 5-5 in their last 10. 5-5.
Alabama being a 500 team in any span of games.
Like the more I look at their schedule and like the way it wouldn't shock me. Like I don't want to go crazy, but when you look at the way it plays out, like if they lost like 5, the effort I saw on Saturday, if they lose 5 games, that wouldn't be.
So yeah, they're playing. So they're playing Louisiana Monroe. Is that right?
That's a win. The win.
They'll
Go
take it
through.
away.
Go ahead, Clemmer. Go ahead.
Yeah. So then it's Wisconsin.
Should be a win. Like if they lose to Wisconsin, they are like
but
the
now
worst
we get,
team
you
ever.
get to like the other SEC teams.
But then the next game at Georgia.
Well, I think a loss.
Nightmare.
Then it's Vanderbilt in Alabama.
they lost. to
Crazy they
Vanderbilt
lost to him last year. I think actually they're gonna be like a good game. They definitely are capable of winning it for sure.
And then at Missouri.
Tough game. It's a solid team. A tough game for sure.
And then it gets tough.
Point flip.
Then it gets tough. So then they're playing Tennessee in Alabama,
Hard.
Hard game. Tough game.
at South Carolina,
Really tough game.
That is gonna
LSU
be crazy.
in Alabama,
I think a loss.
Very hard.
Oklahoma in Alabama,
Tough game.
Hard.
and then
You're lucky that they're home for these, but
They got a few. Yeah, they.
and then
unfortunate.
Eastern Illinois
Yeah, win obviously.
and then at Auburn.
And at Auburn,
Tough
like
game.
always,
Auburn, tough game.
Like,
I mean, I'll put it through week 1. Auburn looked way better than Bama did.
is there any chance? No, Louisiana Monroe. I don't know what the spread is in that game. There's no chance they lose that game, right?
No.
chance.
It'd be like the great.
If they do,
it'd be
he's
the biggest
gone.
upset in
They do,
college
he's got-
history.
If they do, he's not.
Well,
his
minus
key
36 and a
card
half game.
So they'll win
Yeah, I
that game.
mean-
Will that calm people down a bit?
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
No.
So they win that game by 45. People were still pissed.
Clemmer, if anything, if they win it by like 20, like people are
People are gonna be
people are gonna be losing their
If
minds.
they win that game by 14, DeBoer might be fired the next day.
All right, let's say they beat Wisconsin by 2 touchdowns.
It's fine. It's like fine. Wisconsin's bad, but it's like whatever.
Not even-
Like so that
It's not calming anyone.
still won't calm anyone down.
No,
The
Wisconsin's
only way you
bad.
calm people down is you win that Georgia game, which is
Yeah,
which
you
isn't
win
going to
that-
happen.
You win that.
Oh, if he win the Georgia game, everyone would be like, DeBoer's the best coach ever.
Yeah.
Like it's very college football is the closest thing we have to like Colts and like say like European soccer fandom. Like it's so like overreactive and just the fan bases are so like crazy and passionate. Like it's just wild.
Sorry, so then that's the day to circle on the calendar, I guess. If you're
September 27th. I know
Yeah.
Sean.
And they beat them last year. And they had that huge lead on them. Beat them last year. The Georgia came all the way back, but then they won it at the end. So last year was like last year was like the game of the year.
All right.
Was Georgia Bama, easily the game of the year. It was incredible. But yeah, I don't think
That's
he's
the one with Ryan Williams had that amazing catch.
Yeah.
that's
Insane
a
game.
7:30 start too, so that's gonna
That's gonna be
get a lot of eyeballs.
That's an insane game. Super excited for that. But yeah, I don't think he gets fired though.
If we're talking headlines, though, I do want to talk about Elijah Vera Tucker for a second.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's go.
Yeah, so the Jets, one of their guard, Elijah Vera Tucker, I guess reported today significant arm injury, getting a second opinion, almost certainly to miss time. Sounds like significant time. I guess it happened in yesterday's practice, of course.
Nothing worse than
these-
than like one of your guys in your team has a brutal injury in practice.
And
A week
also, like,
before week 1, like
not even a week, like 5 days
worst.
before. Like it's just like it's so. And this is a crushing injury for any team for sure. For the Jets, it's so much more because their whole identity this preseason, what you've been hearing Aaron Glenn say, is we're a running team. We're a running team. We're going to run it down your throat. That seems to be kind of what this team is built around. Justin Fields, obviously, too. And then you lose one of your key guards. So now the whole offensive line has to shift around. Guys are playing out of position. This is a mess. I mean, it's the Jets, so of course it's a mess. But this is just like, what the fuck, seriously? And it sucks for this kid, too. He finally had a healthy year last year, mostly healthy year last year. Was really improving. Every year he gets better. He had a bad Achilles injury a couple years ago. And I think if he had a good year this year, he's going to get paid. So I feel bad for him. But this sucks. But of course, it's the Jets, so everything sucks. So, yep. So that was the news this morning. Is that Jets are in even a shittier situation
Down
than
a
we
starting
thought.
guard.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Did he get like Tommy John surgery watching film or something? Like
It was an injury. I believe it was an injury in practice because he was seen practicing and then he was not available for the media right after the practice. People thought that was weird. So something happened late in that practice. I don't know what, and I don't even know if it's an arm. That's been reported.
I mean, could it just popped out? Yeah.
And I know he's getting a second opinion on it.
yeah,
but
we know it's an arm injury because that's what Diane Rossini and Adam Schefter are reporting.
they're saying arm now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep. So not great. So that's where the Jets are. The worse just keeps getting worse. So
Another headline: Roger Goodell says adding an 18th game to the NFL regular season would push the Super Bowl to President's Day. Do you think we get the 18th game?
Absolutely.
It's only
a matter of when.
That's definitely going to happen. I would
Only
say
a matter of when.
highly likely in the next 3 years.
I'd say by the end of this decade.
Yeah, 3-4 years.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, that was always.
if the question is more, the answer is always yes. That's just sports for the last 70 years.
Yeah, it's more money.
But also, people have been begging for the President's
Double bye?
Day,
Oh.
I know.
the Super Bowl Sunday. Everyone is off Monday uniform.
It makes the most sense in the world.
It does.
It just does.
18 games, but they're gonna have to do something with the 18 games because they're gonna have to pay these guys more. Like
or double bye will have
Sal-
to be involved somehow.
I think you probably have to do a double bye with 18. Like that's a
Is that what would
even,
push it?
even look at some of these teams. Like I know, like the Giants are one of them. They're not the only team. There's a few. Like a week 14 bye.
Brutal. That's
Or
so long.
imagine
brutal.
like a week 4 bye or week 5 bye.
So
you know,
yeah,
the
week
rest of the
like a week
season.
5 bye. That's
Yes.
brutal.
So
Like,
bad.
what do
Players
buys?
prefer. What would you prefer if you're a player?
Less
Really,
games.
really early? No. Really early bye or really late bye?
I think it would just depend on like where you're at health wise.
Late bye is
like
a-
player to player.
I think
Bye
a
is a
late
marathon.
I think you'd rather have a late buy, right? Because by then every guy's worn down, and you could really use a week off as opposed to some
That's-
guys being worn down.
I lean probably the later one as well.
Both suck.
I think it just would depend player to player, like where you're because they're all dealing with shit. It's such a
Right.
physical game. Like what are you like? Because if something comes up week 4, you're like, fuck, I want to this might be the time.
They absolutely should pay these guys. Well, they should pay these guys more.
I think they're gonna have. I think they're gonna have.
They
to.
absolutely. Hopefully, that would reopen. I bet what Goodell's waiting for is the new CBA to come into play, and then you can renegotiate those kind of things. But no, Ev, you're absolutely right. Look at sports. More teams, more games. That's just sports. This is definitely going to happen. The question is when.
Yeah, no, 18s. Especially, I don't think they were ever gonna like do an odd number.
No.
Like think that if you think about it, they were the only major like them going to 17. They were the
Correct.
only major major league in like any sport that has an odd number of.
Ever, I think, right?
I mean, yeah, it's always been even.
Other than like
even baseball, when it 154,
154,
162.
162, and even the strike year '95, it was 144.
Or I guess
It's
what
always
was NBA always 82?
yeah, as far as I can remember.
Was it 82? Okay.
Maybe it was 80 back in the day, or less. Actually, I know it was less in the 60s. So I think
Hockey's is it
80
82 as well?
82.
I thought they were 82
Have they
also.
always been 82?
as long as I can remember.
Okay.
Yeah, that I'm not sure.
I know basketball was like in the 60s, like 60 games a season back in the 50s, but like I don't know.
Was it 60 flat?
I don't think so. I think it was always an even number.
Because for some reason, 65 came in my head. That maybe.
Oh really? Oh, maybe you're right.
But I genuinely have no idea. That was
I'll
just
say
one
in
of
my
those, like,
as old as I am in my lifetime, it's always been even numbers, except for football recently.
You know, it's also weird when you like the 8 and 9. Like the fact that you can't go 500.
So weird.
Unless you go 8 and 1
So weird.
is that'll get changed. I mean, I guess as a selfishly as a fan, I twist my arm for more games.
Right.
And I gotta say, February for me is so depressing because like
Yeah, like extend.
I don't get baseball, so I get an extra week of football. Like okay,
And college football is going so much later. Like now that the championship
Yes.
game, the national title game essentially falls around like January, like 20th ish range. Like it's already going. That's usually like conference championship weekend.
I feel bad for these guys, but if
closer
you're
to,
telling
like,
me an
around
extra
it.
week of football in February, like who am I to say no?
No, and like you said, the Monday that day, that President's Day day off on Monday after the Super Bowl, every American for the last almost 60 years has been dying for that day off.
Absolutely.
And now just to be like uniform day off, it killed two birds with one stone. Shout out the president and shout out football. I would say we'll get into some other topics too. I want to talk about the Framber Valdez, that whole situation. So about the fight a little, the Rockies little scuffle. Before I do that, shout out to Hey Dude. Love Hey Dude. You see me wearing them on the show all the time. This week's episode is brought to you by Hey Dude. What better way to kick off football season than with the official shoe of tailgating? Hey Dude is the only option when you're planning your game day fit. Easy to slip on, laid back style, and all day comfort. They hooked us up with a bunch of new pairs. I've got a few. They're awesome. We're wearing them all weekend long. Hey Dude is offering a special offer to get ready for the season. Whether you're in the parking lot before the game or locked in a red zone on the couch, make sure you're taking your football season with Hey Dudes on your feet. For a limited time, go to heydude.com/Barstool and use code PICS20. That's PICS20 to get 20% off the Hey Dude Barstool collection. That's code PICS20. I might have to hit it myself. So you have 20% off all our favorite styles. Order yours today and experience comfort all season long. Like I said, go to heydude.com/Barstool and use code PICS20, PICKS20 to get 20% off the Hey Dude Barstool collection. Shout out Hey Dude. I love Hey Dude. It's comfortable as hell.
Oh, yeah.
Huge fan. But yeah, I would say you got the baseball guys here. Obviously, we're talking. I mean, that Hubs, it was you, right, that put in the pitch initially in the group chat.
Wrote the blog last night.
Was just crazy. I wasn't watching the game for like a little bit, and that happened when I wasn't watching. And I was like, "What the fuck is going
Yeah.
on?"
So I guess I'll break
Yeah,
it
go
down.
ahead.
So fifth inning, it's 2-0 game. Bases are loaded. Yankees are up 2-zip. Trent Grisham's up, and Framber Valdez is about to throw a pitch, and the catcher Cesar Salazar puts his hand up like step off, and Framber was just like dead set on like throwing the pitch. Trent Grisham hits a grand slam. Fucking Trent Grisham's the man. 29 home runs.
Insane, dude. What a season.
Just a Trent Grisham note to cut you off. He's come up to with the bases loaded the last 4 times. He's homered 3 the last 4 times the bases loaded.
Insane.
Really?
Yes.
13.
Three grand slams this year.
3 grand slams.
He's
in
having
his last
such
4
an
bases loaded
amazing
at-bats.
season.
It's 13.
And then remember too, he's a very good defensive player.
He's gonna be a free agent.
And he's a free agent.
Yeah.
And I just tweeted before the show his metrics. It's all backing up what's happening. It's
Well, you guys would never lose a talented outfielder in free agency, so it's fine.
your team sucks.
Back
they
to
don't.
Framber.
We filled the spots just fine.
Back to Framber. Yeah, we have, and also it's the Trent.
I
Grisham.
mean,
I'm just saying.
Bellinger for pennies on
it's
the
the
dollar.
Trent Grisham trade, by the way.
I literally just. It's fine. I just a statement.
Anyways, Framber throws the pitch grand slam. Obviously pissed off at the catcher who told him to step off and seemingly, I guess, distracted him in his opinion. Next pitch, Volpe's up. It's a high changeup, whatever. He kind of just throws it away. Looks like he has no conviction in the pitch. And then the next pitch is clearly the catcher calls a curveball. Framber throws a sinker right into the catcher's chest, an intentional cross-up. You could see it's intentional because Framber immediately just turns away.
Turns his back.
Like, any pitcher who has a cross-up like that, and especially your catcher, your battery mate, your pal, gets hit in the chest, you're like, oh,
feel horrible.
My bad, dude. Framber just turns away. Yeah. Then the camera zooms in on Salazar, who's almost like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, he does it well to like kind of like not make it a thing, even though
you could literally see him catch himself.
Yeah, he's
from
like
getting mad in front of the world.
Right. So crazy. Game moves on. Yankees win. Big Yankees win. Afterwards, it's found out that both the catcher and pitcher were called into the manager's office, Joe Espada. Framber then speaks to the media. It's a horrific interview. He had no plan of what to say here.
I would say, what did he say?
He obviously he first says it wasn't intentional.
Right.
They clearly in the manager's office came up with this. Hey, say it was the crowd noise that but that doesn't really fly here because then Framber says he called for a curveball, but I wanted to throw a cutter. And so I just threw a cutter. A sinker. So I just threw a sinker. It's like so
he admits he crossed up.
So basically, he admits he crossed up the guy. He's like because the reporter did a good job of going back. He's like, it's pitch com. So it's like you can't even call the pitch. He's calling it.
Right.
Obviously, some pitchers have the ability, but he doesn't. So he's like the catcher's calling the pitch. He goes, yeah, he called curveball, but I wanted to throw a sinker, so I threw a sinker. And then Salazar on the other side blamed the crowd noise and said there was a lot of Yankee fans there, which is a very funny excuse. And said, yeah, the crowd noise got to him. And Salazar is a guy who, he's like a 29-year-old.
Yes.
He's his third year in the bigs.
Barely up and down.
Played maybe 60-ish games. So, like, he's not going to cause anything. He's trying to stay up. So,
Yes.
That's on, what I said in the blog, that's on, like, a guy like Correa or Altuve to, like, go up to Framber and be like, bro, you can't fucking do this.
Right.
Framber also has been horrible and now over a month now.
He's always been like this kind of guy too. Like he's like had like some dust ups, like benches clearing stuff for like other teams.
It seems like
there was a time where he would only wear like a certain like alternate jersey for home games. Like there's just always like something weird.
It seems like in the replies, Astros fans are kind of done with him.
Yeah. Oh my God. He was getting torched in the replies.
By the way, he's a free agent. Boy, does this not bode well for your free agency. Also, he's 32, I think.
Yeah.
And not really as sharp as he was a few years ago. Good luck with your future contract, pal.
He's still going to make money, though, Hubs.
He's still going to make money, but he cost himself money.
He did, but probably not. Look, everything you said is right, and I'm glad you brought up the human element of Salazar, because what Framber did is even more foul, and you said, this guy is just trying to stay up. That's why he didn't really react yesterday. This guy's trying to keep a job. And so it was an extra layer of being shitty on Framber's part.
Yeah.
But Framber's going to get paid because at the end of the day, he is still a quality pitcher. He's a quality arm who's been one of the most durable pitchers in baseball the last 5 years, and he's going to get a contract. He's going to make money.
He's going to get a contract.
No, I mean, he's going. Like, how much do you think he makes? Do you think he makes $100 million?
He's 32. So like, keep that in mind. Like,
he may get like a 4-year, like $100 million.
Yeah, 4 for 100. But
I think he makes $100 million this year.
But I think
or in the contract. No.
the better year and maybe with maybe finishing stronger. Like he has an over 5 ERA in his last like 6 starts. It's not helpful.
He's been a Cy
By the way,
Young-
the Yankees low key just fucking.
He's received
killed
Cy
him.
Young votes each of the last 3
I
seasons.
didn't realize that.
Yeah, and he like at the end of the day, he's also like a 4-WAR pitcher. I'm looking at his numbers here. Like at the full picture, I understand. You guys are absolutely right. Framber has not been pitching well. He's melts down. This isn't the first time he's melted down. Everything you guys are saying is right. But at the end of the day, I think starting pitchers are in such demand that he's going to get paid by somebody.
Like Tyler Anderson gets paid money. Like
Yeah, like I don't look. I'll be honest with you. Like I wouldn't be thrilled if he was on my team. Like I don't think he's like and shit like this. Like is he even like a good person? Like that could have really hurt this catcher.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think
such a shitty thing to do.
there's probably a pretty bad rap on him in baseball. Like that definitely I think
Maybe
hurts
you're
a
right.
little bit. I know you'll throw this out the window, but he hasn't pitched well in the playoffs since 2022. Like his 2023 was bad. Last year he had a short start. So like that factors in. Now he's not like a high velo guy, so that helps, right? So like he doesn't throw 100, and that's a good thing for Salazar as well that he doesn't throw 100. Could you imagine he got hit by a 100-mile-an-hour pitch in the chest?
I know.
It was 93. It's still not helpful. It's
No.
that's gonna fucking hurt. You're not happy about that, but could have been I guess worse.
Could have broken his wrist.
Yeah.
Like if his arm's in the wrong, like that could like ruin his. And this kid barely has a career. I say kid, he's a 29-year-old man.
Right.
This man barely has a career, and he's doing the best he can to stay up there. And Framber could have just ruined him.
And like he did a
What a shitty thing to
He
do.
also did a thing that catchers do. Like that's not like out of the norm for a catcher to tell you step off.
No, and he was right to tell him to step off.
It's a major moment in the game.
Yes, it changed the game.
Right.
Whatever.
The situation also could have been avoided. I just want to point out one thing.
If
What's Andy
Volpe
Volpe
swung.
doing taking this pitch on
Now-
1-0?
Right, yeah. So
That's a different
so
argument.
fair.
He's the best.
So
man.
fair.
93 down the middle on a 1-0 count.
Right down the pump.
1-0 count. Just
He's literally trying to get his bat out of the way.
He's waiting for
Look
his
at
pitch.
this. It really is unbelievable.
That wasn't his pitch. Listen, he's
guy's
looking for
unreal.
something. He's looking for a curveball in the dirt.
Almost hit the catcher right in his chest.
Right in the numbers.
But let me ask you this: so if you're Spada, do you suspend Framber here? I think I'd throw him like a 3-game, like get away from the team for a few days type of deal. I think if he shows up today in the clubhouse, like that's gonna be weird. I doubt it wasn't a. I don't know. If he
just
already has
don't
a
think
bad rap, is not a great teammate, and then this happens, and there's weird interviews, like I don't know, man. Unless there was a true, sincere apology.
Why do you punish someone? Because you want, like, there's two reasons, I guess.
It's just bad vibes. I'd get him away from.
I guess to have this person change their behavior, he's not going to change behavior. He's a lame duck pitcher here. And I guess B, to set an example. So maybe to set the example, but I don't think anyone else is going to do this.
I'm not telling him to miss a start. I'm telling him to leave. Like just go away for a few days.
Does that make it a bigger story?
No, I think it's. Well, I think
you do it behind closed doors.
I think it shows.
Take a break.
Like he's not going to pitch
accountability.
the next 3 days, you know what I mean? He's already not going to pitch.
I've never seen that before.
Intentional cross up?
Right.
I've seen guys obviously get crossed up.
Of course.
You know, and you said the pitcher always feels horrible.
It's your boy. That's your fucking battery.
Even if you don't, but not always. Even if you don't like the guy, you still don't want to hurt someone. Like,
There is a
you can see
relationship
it.
between a pitcher and catcher that is like.
sometimes,
You know.
sometimes,
I mean,
most of the
never
time.
see
I've never seen that.
You can
That was-
see the true disdain when he throws it and the way he turns
The way he
around.
flips around and
Like, the most
show him his
it-
back.
It couldn't have been more obvious. He did
Oh, it's
it on
horrible.
purpose.
Like,
there's no. If there's anyone trying to tell you that's not obvious, like they're just lying to themselves.
Yeah, I would.
The most obvious, blatant.
oh my god, yeah.
Like just clearly, like you said, if you had hit the guy in purpose or it was by accident, you would have been like, oh shit, like
Of course.
like literally
A normal reaction.
He turned around like you're damn
Fuck
right.
you.
Yeah, like damn right. I just fucking did that. It was wild. I put it like just seeing this guy in a real time. Be like, did he just do that? He really just fucking did that.
Crazy.
Like, he just fucking beamed his own catcher with the ball on purpose.
Crazy.
Yeah, what a fucking asshole. I think I want to send him away for a couple days. You don't announce it or anything. I think you talk to the
The only thing
team,
is
like,
reporters gonna be looking for him though.
sure, and when they ask like question, you'd be like he's not pitching today. Like what's
Yeah.
you gotta just deflect to the media.
Probably not due for media sessions when he's not. Like,
I-
Yeah, but they're gonna be this first thing they're looking. The locker room's looking for him right now.
I agree. Clember's right.
Absolutely. Wouldn't you be?
If
I
he's
would be.
not,
No, you're right,
If he's
you're right.
not there, they're gonna know. And I still say you send them. You don't say anything to the media. You send them away for like the next whatever, little less than a week.
I'm not saying to
4 or 5
miss a
days.
start. I'm just saying like a couple days. Just get.
You know, just like go away.
Yeah.
And you talk to the team like this is just.
It's
not
like it's just. I think it just shows like, dude, you gotta fucking.
That's you
your
need
shit
to show him like that's just unacceptable.
Can't do that.
You're not going to be.
You're
on
in a
this team.
playoff. You're in a division chase here, and trying to situate yourself for the playoffs. Like, you can't fucking have that.
No, hell no.
Crazy.
And
You know
also,
what they're gonna do? They're gonna offer him a qualifying offer at the end of the year, and you have to
think?
do that. You have to.
oh, I guess yeah.
You have to because you want to get
At
the
worst,
return.
you get to pick. Like,
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
You know who's gonna get a qualifying offer? Trent Grisham.
Oh, he should.
he ain't gonna take it.
But that no. But
No, but he'll get one. But he'll help
But
the
that's
Yankees.
to start the year.
Yeah.
If I
No.
told you that the Yankees are offering him a qualifying offer, you'd be like, no,
That's
fucking
crazy,
shot.
yeah.
He's absolutely gonna get one.
Yeah, absolutely. Will.
Crazy.
Trent Grisham. And also, I mean, you have the little Rockies Giants dust up in the first inning.
Yeah.
Devers hits a bomb off Freeland.
Devers been on fire.
Freeland doesn't like it. Freeland was kind of bitching after the game. I think I'm kind of on Devers' side here. I think
100%.
I think Freeland's being a little bitch.
You look so soft.
Like, guy, you gave up a home run.
Also, Devers
don't
doesn't-
give up a home run and he won't stare at it when the ball goes.
I have no problem with celebrating. I think baseball needs more like.
Yeah.
It was nothing out of the
Dude,
ordinary.
Devers doesn't look at him.
It was nothing like that. Every guy hits a
I've
home run.
seen so much worse.
Everyone hits a no
They're hitting home
doubter and kind of just like looks at it or a lot of guys do.
Rarely do you see the guy leave the bases as he's running for a home run. He just went right into the scrub.
That's the funniest part was like he like before going to second base like ran in there like in a little tussle.
I was wondering if that wasn't going to count or something.
I thought that too if he'd be like out of the baseline.
It did count.
It is kind of. I would be bullshit if they didn't count it. But
the-
it was hilarious after that like everything scuffles and then he just has to like round the bases.
It's funny.
Very, very, very
The biggest story for me is the Giants have now won 9 out of 10, and they're now tied with the Reds. So now the Mets have a 5-game lead on the Reds.
Really?
But now the Mets have a 5-game lead on the Reds and the Giants. So now we have two teams.
We got a real race for that third spot.
I mean, 5 games with, the magic number is 19 for the Mets. Would I call that a real race? I don't know. There's just
I guess that's fair.
not a ton of time left. But, the last thing the Mets want is another team that's chasing them down, And then you got the Arizona Diamondbacks, who actually got really bad news about Gurriel. He's going to miss part of it next year. He tore his ACL.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yeah. 6.5. It was a non-contact thing, too. He's just running the outfield. So they're 6.5 back.
Fire lately.
But they're not. I don't think they're a serious team. But the Reds and Giants are right there. I guess, kind of. 5 games back.
2 series versus the Dodgers left, which is.
And the Mets have a series against the Reds coming up this week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And you guys have a big series coming up this weekend too against the Blue Jays.
It's the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, we have everything. Like Hub said yesterday, we have like wild cards in line. Obviously, wild cards in line, but I mean, the number 1 seed in the East, number 1 seed in just AL is like very much in play.
Absolutely.
We can. What are we?
Max Fried, what a fucking
incredible start yesterday.
Big boy start.
That
really good
double
now.
play on the bunt was
Electric.
fucking incredible.
He's such a good fielder. He threw a guy out third also in that game. That was a giveaway. That was also a bunt. They had first and second. Nobody out, and they just bunted right back to Fried, threw the guy out third. Yeah, Fried was great.
Especially like the double play on the catch, like that situationally, like it's 6-1. They have 2 on, no out. You're thinking, are they gonna this is the inning? They go put a couple on.
Bro,
the
one
here.
swing at 6.
Like bang! All of a sudden, like it's 6-1, 1 guy on, 2 outs. Like it's
one swing at 6-4. You have to go into your pen. Maybe
That's what I'm saying.
You don't know what's going on there. That was a massive play and a great start by him. And Jazz hits 2 homers. He's on fire.
Need to get 2 out of 3 here. Need to get 2 out of 3.
I want to sweep at this point.
Well, I mean, it would kill first.
Go win tonight. Who's pitching tonight?
I just have an interesting tidbit on tiebreakers in the National League. So the Mets and the Giants, their season series is 3-3. You know what the tiebreaker goes to after that? Division record. So it's the Mets record versus the NL East and the Giants record versus the NL West.
What do we got?
It's got to favor you.
The Mets would be 23-19 versus NL East. The Giants are currently. Let me pull it up. 15-20 versus NL West.
Right.
So the Mets would be good. And if the Mets
you just got a tie. If the Mets take 2 out of 3 from the Reds, they'd be in the same situation with that tiebreaker wise, because then it'd be 3-3.
Okay.
And the Reds are where are they versus Central? The Reds are. I'm trying to see.
I'm guessing not bad. I'm guessing
Cincinnati.
Central.
I think you just said they were
Pirates.
Oh, against the Central. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Am I just
right there, 23 or 22.
17-22. So
17-20. Oh, it is bad.
So the Mets are the only one with a positive record in their division, I guess.
Okay.
We don't have a tiebreaker over anybody but Seattle, I think.
Yeah.
Definitely not Toronto. Definitely not Boston.
We're gonna have to beat them
17-22
outright.
in their division.
Well, no, but it won't come to that. We don't have the head-to-head against anybody.
Oh yeah.
We've blown these head. I think we do have the Mariners. Pretty sure we have the Mariners.
So the Mets have a 5-game lead over it, but you guys only have I have a 6-game lead over the Rangers right now. The Rangers are red hot.
Yeah, but that's gone even. I feel like that has widened as like the days have progressed. Only I wouldn't say that.
You guys have won 8 of 10 too. So
I say that was much closer 3 weeks ago.
Probably right.
Yeah.
But you guys also obviously are tied with the Red Sox, and you guys have a lead over the Mariners as well. The Mets have no one behind us.
They have to either win the division or get the 1. They can't go on. I don't need them going on the road in the fucking playoffs to start. They got to get the. I think they can win the division.
I'll be there Saturday rooting on the Blue Jays. Let's go Blue Jays!
Scumbag.
Hope your ticket doesn't work.
That's not nice. I'd be left stranded. I'd just be sitting out. That'd be sad.
It'd be a shame.
I know. You know how I know it will work? I use Game Time.
Shut up, Game Time.
It will.
Game Time is the best.
Terrible place. Any more big picture baseball stuff?
Big picture baseball
there's
stuff.
A big picture baseball stuff. One Soto's chasing history.
Yeah, I remember all these Yankee fans saying that he was miserable with the Mets and all this, goofy shit.
He doesn't necessarily mean he's having fun.
A giant smile on his face.
Had a very good month.
He's having an incredible season. I think
solid.
40 home runs, 30 stolen bases, 100 RBIs. That hasn't been done since 2000.
Solid.
So I think Juan Soto's just fine. Just like I said a number of times, people, I know Yankee fans wish that wasn't the case, unfortunately for them. But yes.
What's going on with Kota Senga?
He's broken.
Yeah. There's talk of maybe sending him down for
he's got to approve it. He's got 2 days.
Right.
Can't they just go and ask him? He's got to wait till Friday.
Have the translator to bring it up to him. That's probably what's taking so long.
Yeah.
I will say, so the Senga stuff would have me a lot more concerned if we didn't have a guy like McClain, who was just incredible yesterday. I got into trouble in the first inning and then was just lights out.
He's already made 3 starts of 6 innings or more.
And I'll reaffirm, I know Marty's not here, I'll reaffirm with like both my feet on the ground, like this kid is very special. And it's not just the stats, you just watch the game. Watch the spin rate. Watch how batters react to it. Watch how he pitches under duress. He is incredible. He's better than good. He's great. I'm going to put the great label on him after 4 starts. Great.
Well, this is what I was trying to say as the mediator in that big debate we had was like, let him start like 6 games, then you'll be able to just.
But also, you can also do research and trust the people.
Sure, but
Marty doesn't want to do research and trust.
But I was saying my point is you can use someone's own point against them if you just wait like a month and a half, not even like wait like 3 weeks.
But I was confident in the people that I trust and read. They wouldn't have said such flowery things about the guy.
I'm saying it was an easy circle back as long as he was good.
I'll say this.
He's great.
And this goes for Cam Schiller too, who has continued to be very good as well.
He's very good.
Then. I think they're both.
I said too. He's gonna be a good pitcher.
I'm saying, look at Jacob Mizorowski right now.
Yes.
Fair.
Well, they don't want him making starts anymore.
Guy was an all-star.
Fans want him in the bullpen.
Right.
We're talking. That's the number 1. He was the number 1 prospect when he got called. Number 2? What was he? Right up there, right?
Yeah. He was number 1 best pitching prospect in baseball, all-star after 5 starts.
Book comes out. Yeah, right. The book that was bullshit. Then I'll still say that was insane that they gave they fucked over
All-star?
Christopher Sanchez or whatever. All-stars mean nothing anymore because of that.
That was a joke.
But
I understand it in real time.
You want him around the league and people get the book out of you. So that goes for Cam Schiller as well.
But there's a difference here, though, with Schiller and you and McLean and me and the Mizorowski thing. We are both very in tune with our team's farm systems. We focus on stuff. We like this stuff. We have certain people that we trust. Certain Yankee people that watch minor leagues that you trust inherently. Mets guys that I trust inherently.
Yeah.
So because of that, we had... I think it was different than the Mizorowski thing where it's like I don't really know the Brewers farm system that well.
Do you think Brewers people weren't saying the same thing about him?
I don't know. I didn't speak on Mizorowski.
He was a higher prospect than our guys.
Higher to some. He's also was. Some people said he was rushed when he was brought up too. There's some of that too with him. I'm just saying. I spoke about this pitcher because I believed in this pitcher and I believed in the Mets people that I trust that were watching him. That's why I was so feet in the ground about McLean.
The opponent's McLean's face too. It's the Mariners, a playoff team.
Phillies.
At Atlanta, who's always tough. At the home versus the Phillies.
Yeah.
At Detroit, a playoff team. It's really, really good versus good.
No,
lineups.
it's eye-popping stuff. It's like his movement is crazy. It's baffling people, and they don't know how to attack.
And I don't know if there's a book. Like you mentioned the good thing about the book, and you're absolutely right. Like second time you face a team, it can be very
He's
very
my
difficult.
Game one starter.
Yeah, I agree.
No question.
His stuff is so electric. I don't think there is a book. Now, obviously, there's always a book, but I don't know if there is. How do you figure this out?
Yeah, whether it's attacking him early in counts or
of course. There's going to be ways. And he's going to have a bad start. He's a human being. He's not a robot.
But I'm sure he seems great. That he'll adjust back. That's the beauty of it. Baseball's just a whole game of adjustments.
And I'm not I love Tong's future. Tong's command isn't anywhere near where McLean is. And we also knew that because if you read certain people and you focus on the stuff, were saying the same kind of thing, as Tong isn't as ready as McLean was.
He's also 2 years younger, too.
He is.
So.
Right, exactly right. And that's not. And I think Tong's going to have a brilliant career.
Yeah.
I'm very high on Tong. But McLean right now is the game one starter. Absolutely right, Phil.
I've already said,
do you think they would do that?
I think they would.
I don't know.
No, McLean game one. Dude, we're already trying to skip Senga to start McLean on regular rest.
And Minaya is helpless.
What about Peterson?
Maybe it depends on who their matchup is in round one. If it's the team that struggles versus lefties, or if the team's better versus lefties, I think that also matters.
I think it matters a lot, Phil. I think you're absolutely right.
Is he approaching? I'm just asking questions. Is he approaching any sort of innings issue?
No. They've been I also don't think they really care about them innings limits. Clay Holmes has been a starter all year, and it's we don't care about how many innings he throws.
It's a little different when it's a young kid.
A kid that you control for 6 years is different. But I will say there hasn't been any innings talk about him or Tom.
No, I think they're ready to go. However,
I have heard innings talk about Sproat.
Schiller, same thing.
Sproat also went 7 innings in his last AAA starts. I don't think it's that crazy.
I know they were trying. Maybe they had him in that bullpen thing that was a disaster in AAA.
Yeah.
So I have heard some murmurings of innings with Sproat, but I don't know. At this point, though, I think the Mets season being where it is, everything you just throw everything to the table. Nothing matters.
All right, I'm looking at numbers. It's a little alarming, but it's probably okay. He threw 109 last year. He's at 113 now. He's got about 4-ish more starts for the season.
4 more starts.
So
Yes.
you're entering the playoffs at around 130-ish, maybe a little higher than that. No, probably a little higher than that.
Yeah. That's fine. That's a normal
That's
jump.
that's a normal jump. That's probably fine. If this was his number in July or
Yeah.
whatever,
Then it's a different story.
Or or early August probably annoying. That's okay. Yeah, he's fine. Okay, I was asking questions.
There's another thing, because you brought Mizorowski. I don't think the Brewers are that scary of a team facing in the playoffs. Like, they're not like a traditional like best team in baseball that go like number one. Like, they're scary. I think Freddie Peralta is not that intimidating.
Lineup's
Game
good,
one
though.
starter.
The lineup's good.
It's good, but they don't slug. Like, there's no like real boppers in that lineup. And you look at the teams that win the World Series every year. It's always teams that like hit home runs.
The White Sox guy calm down a little bit.
Vaughn?
His name.
Vaughn,
yeah. Is he
Yeah,
calm?
he's still hitting the ball hard, but he is like making outs.
Okay.
The
Yelich
Brewers-
having a very good year. Chorio's obviously really, really good.
Brewers are built more for the playoffs. I mean, for the regular season and
That's
playoffs.
they're a
because they're
great
so
team.
deep. And, like, that depth doesn't matter in the playoffs.
You need like three starting pitchers in the playoffs.
That's like
and then
Freddie
you can
Peralta's
get by.
really good. Is he a horse in the playoffs?
He might be.
Jacob Mizorowski, we don't know if he's a starter.
He's
Brandon
not
Woodruff
right
is
now.
good as
Could
he
have
is. How
a
deep can he go
short
into
leash.
games?
Woodruff's a legitimate guy, Phil.
Oh, what?
He is, but he's also like he's
Well,
came off injury
Priester.
this year.
I
We
like
don't know how deep he
Priester a
can go.
lot.
Priester, another one. Like, is he a playoff starter?
Is he
Yeah.
a playoff? Is he a playoff stuff? I don't know.
What if you piggyback him and Mizorowski in a game?
That probably will end up being their plan, honestly.
That'd be so
Yeah.
cool.
Like, we know they're going to be the one seed. They're
Mizorowski
going to
comes
be
out in like the third inning. Just fucking
And just
goes, like,
2 innings of just like electric.
all letting all out
Yeah.
there, and then you're into your pen.
That's not a bad plan.
Brewers, if you're listening.
they're a really good team. I don't know if they're built for the playoffs.
It's a team that you're facing. You're like, we can beat this
Yes.
team.
Yes.
It's not
You're
like you're facing a super
this
team.
is
Not the Dodgers.
a gauntlet. This is not like, holy fuck, if we lose game one, how do we win game two?
Yeah.
Because
Right.
you can manage them. They could also beat you too.
Yeah.
But I see what you're saying. They're beatable. Yeah.
I will say, if the season ended today, the Mets would have to play the Dodgers in the first round.
That'd be an interesting 3-game set.
Speaking of the Dodgers, I'm sure, we'll get to basketball in a second. There's a major story. about
Major story in basketball.
Roki Sasaki.
They got shut down.
Holy fuck. The velo is at 93, getting shelled in the minors.
Oh.
All the metrics with his like movement and stuff, it's all down. What the hell?
I mean, I guess the good news is they're not on the hook with any money with them.
Correct.
No.
That's why it was such a risk-free move, and it was annoying the Dodgers got him. It's like, yeah, he's treated as a minor leaguer.
Right.
Like he's under pre-arb at the moment.
Correct.
So yeah, there's no panic.
Currently
there.
has
It's just
it-
you wish you'd have him.
He has he's pitched 14 innings in AAA this year, 7.07 ERA.
Yeah, I mean, last night it wasn't good at all. 93 miles an hour for him. That's a guy who came in throwing 104.
He has as many walks as
Literally,
strikeouts.
calling card was high velo. If he no longer has that,
Yeah.
are you even a notable prospect anymore?
That's a fair question.
It's so early in his career. He
23.
might just be hurt. You're right. They should just shut him down.
They should shut him down.
Bad.
And then they'll probably, like, as we say now, they'd probably have Glasnow and Snell in a playoff series, too. So like,
Correct.
they would be set up.
They're fine. I'm
Oh,
just
Tommy may
saying.
not start to like a game 4 of a playoff
Yeah,
series.
that's not good. That'd be bad if you're facing you.
Yeah, for
That's not
sure.
what you want.
No, I don't want to face him round one.
But one of the biggest stories, I guess, of the
Crazy.
the day of the night. So Pablo Torre reported a story that essentially, Meek, if you want to pull up the tweet just for like the context of the exact layout, but essentially that Steve Ballmer paid Kawhi Leonard off the books with like a fraudulent endorsement deal that essentially was basically under the table for cap purposes. Shocking development. To me, honestly, I think I've said it before, and I talked about it with kind of if college sports involves a salary cap, this is going to happen. I feel like this has been happening forever, and just no one's gotten caught. I've said it for a long time.
It's definitely not the first time.
I feel like other teams, not to take down the level, like
Dismiss it.
Yeah, dismiss it. But I think this has been happening for a long time. But it's crazy if this actually gets caught. Like, if they have real proof of this, like, what do we think the penalties?
So
are?
there's
I think you could lose your team
Like that's what I was going to say.
Oh, there's-
Ballmer have to sell the team probably.
There's a little bit of precedent here
With the Timberwolves.
with the Timberwolves and Joe Smith, where basically he agreed to a future like big deal. Like he was going to get paid a big deal to sign like 3 small 1-year deals to like allow them to circumvent the cap and all that. Obviously, got caught. Those contracts got voided. They got fined. They got penalized 5 first-round picks,
Yeah.
which is obviously
It's part of the
That's
reason
all.
why KG never made it past, like they kept getting knocked out in the first round, even though in his prime, because they lost all those first round picks because of the Joe Smith deal.
And part of the reason he got caught was KG. So the agent represented Smith and KG, switched agencies. Something got messed up there, and there was a lawsuit. And within the lawsuit came out this secret deal. And that's how it all came to light.
The difference, and which you're absolutely everything Hub's saying is absolutely right. The difference there, though, is the deal actually never transpired because it got caught in time. It was like it never actually happened.
It was okay.
This is happening. This is in theory, if Pablo Torre's reporting is correct, this has been happening for a couple of years now. It was a 4-year, $28 million or $7 million a year for this tree service. Sponsorship.
It was essentially like a no-show, like a fake endorsement, basically.
So if this happens, as serious as the NBA is about the salary cap, and they have to be because that's how they kind of control spending in the league, and they control paying these players, if they are doing this, Adam Silver is, I think, in my opinion, well within his rights to take the team away from Ballmer. And
he might have to just to sell.
The second Clippers owner in a row has to sell the team.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think it actually comes to that, or do you think they just give him like a maximum fine or something?
Well, it won't just be a fine, Phil. This is going to
fine like draft picks. That's what I mean.
They don't have draft picks.
They don't have draft picks.
They don't have them. That's the problem.
Take away their next available picks.
I don't know what you do here.
Glass shatters. It's Donald Sterling.
And like, do you take away picks for like all of the 2030s? Like, what do you do? I don't know. We're in.
Does the contract does his Clippers contract get voided? Is he just
I would think so.
Then?
I would think so.
Or maybe like it gets readjusted to where it's like they're over the apron now or something.
NBA is so serious about the salary cap that literally everything is on the table, from the contract being voided to Ballmer losing the team to losing every draft pick in the 2030s. If you're a Clippers fan right now, this just completely rocked your world.
It makes me happy. I root for a team like the New York Knicks that only do good business. We take team-friendly deals. You don't do these under-the-table shady
Yeah, that Jalen
things.
Brunson deal was definitely, there was nothing wrong.
Leon Rose would
nothing.
never try to circumvent the salary cap.
It was a really good
anyway.
deal. Yeah, Worldwide West, nothing. There's
Only on the books money.
Clean.
Do things the right way.
clean stuff.
Definitely don't
The
look
power
at
of
this.
team basketball,
not
hard
look-
work, and friendship.
Do not look at Dolan's pay.
Yeah,
Nope. Do not
I was
audit him.
just kidding. There's one name we haven't mentioned here. James Dolan.
No. Don't look. It's fine. It's good. I promise. I promise that's
Good,
gotta be enough.
clean books, always.
Don't look at Rick Brunson's salary.
No.
And good on Pablo Torre for getting this.
I was gonna say he's kind of turned into a little bit of like old school Deadspin, like kind of like they used to fucking break this shit on the side when like Manti Te'o and all that stuff.
Yeah.
He's just he was the Belichick thing, right?
Correct.
And then-
Oh, he was. You're right.
So like there's something going on
he's kind of now he's with the Athletic, and I think he's trying to make.
Oh, is he with a? Oh, I thought he was on his own.
No, I think on his own with the Athletic. Like,
Oh, okay.
but he's on his own now. I think he's trying to make this his career.
I don't know who his podcast is with.
I don't know. I know that he's joined the Athletic
I know it does
to
well.
do more investigative work. I think he really enjoys it, and obviously he's quite good at it.
You know,
I
used to like him around the horn. And stuff.
Really? I never really was too much of like when he's on.
I always thought
when he was on
a pro.
PTI instead of Wilbon and Kornheiser. I'd be like, oh, like I want the boys.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
sure,
And that's maybe an indictment more of just how much I like those guys.
Right, and they're the
Yeah,
best
I
ever
always
doing it.
like,
When I see Alan Hahn, it's the same kind of.
Yeah.
You know, I always like.
But
Pablo
he's
Torre.
really good at this shit, and
He's
this
really
is a
good.
wild fucking story if it's true, and it seems like that, right? They
had
have a-
they had screenshots of like contracts and stuff. So someone leaked something to them.
You think Silver just like no. I'm not gonna like,
Covers it up.
Yeah, 'cause, like,
See if it was
too bad.
if it was Stern, that would happen.
Yeah.
No. So Stern was the guy in
Stern was the
charge
guy
with
with Joe
the.
Smith.
They don't fuck around the salary cap. This is a no.
I guess he did the thing with.
Okay,
Smith.
here's the problem.
I guess I thought of Stern from a place of like they literally had corrupt refs and he just literally.
Well, because that was
put it under
their.
the rug.
That was like that.
It was their wrongdoing specifically.
Right. This is to protect the other owners.
Fair. No, you're right.
Not spending more money.
That's why this won't get swept in the rug because the commissioner works for the owners, and if the other owners are all like, "What the fuck?
Don't do this."
Like, then something will happen.
Yes.
Now, if the other owners are like, "We're all doing this,"
Well, but see, the smart or maybe not smart, but there's definitely gonna be a couple owners who maybe do this and are gonna be the loudest ones.
yeah,
Because I mean, you gotta hide in plain sight a little bit.
yeah.
There.
I think.
I just feel like I don't know if other teams are doing it. I just kind of always felt that teams do this across all sports on some level to get a guy in free agency or like to get him to stay or like whatever.
There's always creative ways. Think about like when Albert Pujols signed that deal with the Angels. Part of that was a 10-year agreement to be a a representative to the fans and get paid basically $1 million a year after that. The reason that was allowed, there's no salary cap in baseball, so you can do whatever you want.
Like Juan Soto getting his own suite. And
Yeah.
There's always
for a private jet.
There's always been little ways to kind of sweeten the pot and get these guys to come aboard. This is so blatant, though. This is such a fuck you to the CBA.
What a cool thing for Kawhi though, to have a no-show job that gets you $28 million.
To endorse a tree removal company.
That's incredible.
Imagine this tree removal company that can afford to spend $7 million a year on
Kawhi Leonard. On Kawhi Leonard
That's a lot of trees.
On Kawhi Leonard to endorse it by doing absolutely nothing. Never showing face in a commercial, an ad, never talking about it, nothing. I saw if you were making the joke like no-show job, like I thought that was his job with the Clippers. Although he was very healthy last year.
He was.
I'm a Kawhi guy.
Another Kawhi thing I gotta pull up. NBA. Oh, this is NBA Central, not Centel.
Okay. Meek won't get fooled by it. Troll cannot fool another
We'll
troll.
see if this is an actual report by Gambo. Kawhi Leonard reportedly asked Toronto's owner Larry Tenenbaum to line up an extra $15 million endorsements when deciding his free agency.
He was negotiating. He was like, hey, they're gonna give me this much.
Did he
more.
bring this to Ballmer's table? It was like, hey, I want this.
Or maybe the opposite. Or maybe Ballmer was the one who put it out there, and he brought it back to Toronto. Like, hey, they're gonna give me the max plus this Fugazi endorsement deal. What do you got?
What do you got?
You got a Fugazi endorsement deal for me?
You got any tree removals?
Yeah, we sell some maple syrup up there.
You got me on Drake's
my
next
name
album?
on.
Hey, wait, remember he was in a Drake music video? Maybe that was part of like the offer.
Maybe I don't fuck. It's crazy.
It's crazy, but yeah, this is definitely a huge story to watch. It's going to have, I think, major ripple effects for the organization and the NBA as a whole.
No, I wonder, like, if things go really south, like, is like we have to worry about like Ballmer or someone like. If I'm Pablo Torre, I think I'm concerned.
Oh, that's another thing. You need security.
Pissing off a rich guy
Like if you just made a very rich man, very powerful, angry rich man that has been that. Remember correctly, when he bought that team, bid on like 7 fucking teams and didn't get them.
Yep.
And bid so much fuck you money on the Clippers that it was like, I don't care. This is clearly well above like value, but I just want this fucking team and I'm rich and I want it.
Not just that.
Now you just ripped this team from him.
He's also
by this report that you did not have to report.
He is a crazy person.
He's a known nut job.
That's what I'm saying.
And they just opened that nuanced arena that's
the
most like technologically advanced. Like he puts so much money into that.
People say it's incredible.
Yeah, they have charging. Awesome. They have charging ports at the seats.
It's brilliant.
So you don't. They don't want you to leave your seat.
Imagine if they go to him and
apparently the concession sucks. No, I know.
So like either you sell the team, or you lose every draft pick for the 2030s.
He'll lose the draft pick.
I know. I think so. Too.
Yeah, I think he would. Ballmer would lose the draft picks. I think so too. He would get creative.
It's good. It's a wild. This story that made my eyes pop out of my head when I saw it this morning. I was like, oh my god, because and instantly went back to the Joe Smith stuff. I was like, oh Jesus, here we go again.
This is
worse.
Bad news for the Clippers. Bad news. We'll wrap up. Obviously, we'll talk NFL tomorrow. Have an NFL Thursday night game. Woo. Super excited. College football Friday.
No Micah Parsons.
In the weekend, no Micah Parsons.
On my team.
And Micah Parsons-less Cowboys. We'll obviously dive deep into that. I think so. I think like Rico and Marty's really guys will be back tomorrow. We'll talk a lot of football Thursday, Friday. But tonight we'll do picks. Clemmer, go ahead.
So I've been doing this NFL future pick every day. My pick today is Vikings to make the playoffs.
Okay.
Texans to make the playoffs. Plus 253.
Okay.
I think that's like the Vikings make the playoffs almost plus 100, which I think is crazy.
Before we get into other picks, Ev, do you want to talk to us about our friends at Atlas?
Oh, let's do that.
Yes, we'd love to talk about our friends.
Thank you,
at
Meek.
Atlas.
Good call. Meek?
Shout out Atlas.
Meek's been red hot lately.
No, I'm just gonna be
red hot.
I'm just gonna be totally hand up. Looked at all the papers, just didn't look at the last one. Hand up. But shout out Atlas. I could never forget Atlas. There's something about a clean Monday shave or a Wednesday shave that just hits different. Lately, the razor from the House of Atlas has become part of my reset ritual. You got to keep the beard trimmed up nice, touched up. Whether you're heading to the office or gearing up for Monday Night Football, it's the perfect way to shake off the losses, clear your head, and start fresh. First off, the Atlas razor is a game changer when it comes to clogging. The U.S.-made stainless steel blades are spaced apart enough that it barely clogs compared to the other razors that we've tried. That means fewer steps to rinse, smoother, faster shaving, less frustration while shaving. The Atlas razor looks sick. I'm telling you, very nice design, very sleek, easy to hold, maneuver, nice weight to it, not a toy, real just screen. You're in there for business. You're in business, make your face right, really clean shaver like me, you're just touching it up. We love the Atlas razor. Now, for a limited time, offering 20% off site-wide plus free shipping. The shipping costs will get you at houseofatlas.com. Just use code PICKS, P-I-C-K-S, at checkout. That is houseofatlas.com, HOUSEOFATLAS.com with the promo code PICKS for 20% off everything. Plus, House of Atlas is now available at Target stores nationwide. Love Target. Stop wasting money and time on shaving products that don't look good, aren't effective, and cost way too much. Visit houseofatlas.com. Trust me, you'll love it as much as we did. Shout out Atlas.
House of Atlas. So Vikings make the playoffs are plus 100. Texans make the playoffs are minus 130. I think they both make the playoffs, so combine plus 253. And I also, like I mentioned earlier, I took that boost. Check on it on DraftKings right now. You get this touchdown boost. I boosted Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown, minus 150 to plus 100. And then my pick of the day, Jeffrey Springs, under 2.5 earned runs. The Cardinals haven't been hitting very well lately. And Jeffrey Springs is good on the road. He's just bad at home. And that game's in St. Louis. And then I'm taking the Mets money line. That game's about to start.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the over 9 in the Mets game. That series has been a shootout.
Mets offense has been crazy.
I'm just gonna ride with it. Over 9 Mets Tigers, and I'm gonna take the under 9 in our Rangers Diamondbacks. Hubs, go ahead.
Tennis card. This match is currently going on. I tweeted out earlier. Felix Auger-Aliassime against Alex de Minaur. Over 38.5 games. We're going to need Felix to win a set. Amanda Anisimova to win a set, minus 105. She lost in the Wimbledon final 6-0, 6-0 to Iga. Minus 105 to win a set. She's in a better spot than, let's just hope she's better. Osaka tonight to win in straight sets, 2-0 plus 105. She's playing Mukova, who's coming off a grueling 3-set match where she had a back situation going on. Osaka's playing amazing. And Jannik Sinner to win in straight sets, 3-0 minus 175. I'm also going to add a doubles match in here. Taylor Townsend and Sinikova. This is going to start. It's going to be like a late afternoon match. They're going to win in straights for this bet. 2-0 is plus 125. And then for baseball, I'm going to go with the Guardians, plus 125. It's like a bullpen game, I think, for both teams, at least the Red Sox. So Gardos, plus 125 in Boston.
That's it. Phil, you got anything?
I have Juan Soto over 1.5 total bases. It's plus 105. I just want to have the stat. Since June... Well, Juan Soto has the 4th highest WRC plus in baseball, but I do believe since June 1st, Juan Soto has been like the best hitter in baseball. So he's been red hot. He's a great baseball player. We talked about stats earlier. Juan Soto over 1.5 total bases plus 105.
He's just been incredible. Like,
he's carrying us.
I mean, the whole lineup has.
The whole lineup is, but mainly
he's been the best.
I mean, he's 5 home runs in 5 games. He came close to another one on Sunday.
He's
like he's.
Imagine. Can you imagine letting him lead your team?
He's gonna steal 30 bases too.
Crazy. I can't
We had
imagine.
Trent Grisham, so there's no reason
Why would?
to keep him.
Yeah.
Well, you only have the rest of the season. You don't know if he'll be back.
Yeah, we might.
Why would you have Trent Grisham and Cody Bellinger for 1/100th of the price and more home runs between the two of them?
Well, I would hope 2 players
yeah,
have
me too.
more home
Yeah,
runs
I
than
mean,
one
Well,
guy.
wait, how much you're paying Soto?
I mean,
two players.
I think Soto's been well worth his contract.
More production for 1/100th of the cost. Sounds like a good deal to me.
I don't think it's quite 100.
Well, okay, then the entire Mets outfield has more home runs than Aaron Judge.
Yep.
Entire what outfield?
Three players are more productive than Aaron
exactly right,
Judge, so we can say that.
Yep.
Yeah, they do, but they stink though.
No,
our guys are
Soto's
good.
one of them. Brandon Nimmo's having a nice year.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Nah.
It's okay. That's Big Central.
Let me get the music.
Yep. Hit the music, Phil. We'll see you tomorrow. Like the stream.
Thursday, football tomorrow.
Thursday night football.
Football.
Real NFL football tomorrow night.
I don't know which way to go in this game.
Check out Nate and Dave, 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
p.m. Barstool
Oh,
Gambling.
John Pick'em. Huge episode.
Oh,
coming.
Pick'em.
I can't believe
Screenshot's crazy.
Pick'em's
I
gonna have
can't
to break
believe I didn't
into
talk
world
about
news to show Pick'em.
Riders, it's going to be a great
I'm
day.
stamping it. You get 1 or 2 of these a year. I'm stamping a must watch on Pick'em. And I just saw screenshots. That's it. See you tomorrow.